This simple feminine seduction framework will change how you view charm and seduction. When you learn about these archetypes, you'll have the power to become the most confident version of yourself. Let me explain. Think of seduction as a spectrum. On one end, we have the lightest feminine energy, soft, graceful, and enchanting. On the other, dark feminine energy, intense, powerful, and deeply alluring. In between, there's balanced feminine energy, the perfect mix of sweetness and strength. So, which one are you? And are you using your seduction powers accordingly? Let's start with the first archetype, the princess. She represents pure, light, feminine energy. She is elegant, graceful, and effortlessly magnetic. Her presence alone elevates a room, and men can sense that she is in a league of her own. She moves through life with a sense of entitlement, not in a spoiled way, but in a way that says, I deserve the best and I don't settle. Think of Vanessa Hudgens, Ariana Grande, and Charlotte York from Sex and the City. She's not in a rush. She enjoys the process of being courted, adored, and cherished. She knows how to make a man feel needed, not in a desperate way, but in a way that activates his masculine instincts to protect and provide. Her strengths include high self-worth. She expects to be treated like a queen. She inspires devotion. Men want to commit to her, and she is effortlessly feminine, soft, and sweet, but never mistake her kindness for weakness. If men try to use her and her softness to their advantage, she will sense it. She's kind until she's not, and then it's off with their heads, meaning her punishment is quite brutal. It's total absence from the user's life. The princess weaknesses include becoming too entitled or demanding. Too soon, she can come across quite high maintenance, diva, superficial, and cold. She might also be mesmerized by appearances too much, not understanding to look deeper in a man. If she's too passive, she risks waiting forever for a real-life Prince Charming, when sometimes you gotta just kiss a few frogs along the way. Her ideal targets are the provider, a man who loves to spoil his woman and take care of her needs. He sees her as precious and wants to give her the world. The gentleman, a respectful, well-mannered man who enjoys traditional romance and lives to make his woman happy. The Prince Charming, he is successful and has a high social status, and he wants a woman who makes him feel like a king, someone worth winning. Signature tools include 1. The damsel in distress. A princess knows that a man needs to feel like her hero, so she allows herself to be a little helpless, not in a fake way, but in a way that plays into his instincts. She asks for help with things she could do herself. She shows appreciation when he steps up. She lets him feel like he's protecting and providing for her, even in small ways. Why? Because men don't fall in love with women they help. They fall in love with women they feel useful to. 2. The soft no. A princess never gives a hard rejection. She keeps the door slightly open while maintaining her high standards. I love the scene in Wicked where Bog tries to ask Glinda to save a dance for him at the ball, but she, of course, is interested in the prince, so gently guides him to ask out another girl, calling him her hero. That's a soft no, and she's a princess, no doubt. 3. The ick. Whenever a guy tries to lower your standards by humbling tactics, aka trying to make you feel bad about having basic standards in a relationship, the princess will express her discomfort over disrespectful behavior with the ick. Act disgusted. When a man tries to break a boundary of yours, for example, not offering to pay for the date, you can act surprised, confused, and disgusted like, oh no, I thought we were on a date. I feel icky paying for a man. Just say that. Go overboard, misunderstanding that he's asking for you to pay for him when actually he wants to split the bill. This will highlight that yes, in fact, the man is expected to pay the whole date, and if a woman has to chip in, she's doing more than she should and paying for the man. If he tries to explain it, just use shut up and stare. Stay silent, let him dig his own grave, and remember to breathe. If he still insists, you must also go broken record. Oh, alright, you can never have too many friends. And let him know you've put him into the friend zone where he'll stay forever. So, are you ready to embody your inner princess and make men work for your love? Start with one thing today, your posture. Stand up tall and act elegant. And what's the perfect theme song for the princess? She's So High by Tal Bachman. Why? Because just like the song says, she's so lovely. Who is the girl next door? She's sweet, approachable, and naturally attractive. She doesn't need to be mysterious or intense. Her magic is in her warmth and effortless beauty. Think Jennifer Aniston, Sydney Sweeney, and Betty Cooper from Riverdale. She makes people feel good. Men feel comfortable around her, yet deeply drawn to her light, fun energy. The girl next door. Type's strong suit is to be a natural flirt. She can be charming with everyone, as she is a pleasant person who can read the room. They can intuitively understand their current audience and adapt how they act to suit it. Their strength is to make others feel good about themselves. They are socially very smart and they have a charisma that makes others look up to them. Common weaknesses that the girl next door has. 1. Being too nice and lacking edge. If she never challenges a man or sets boundaries, he may not take her seriously and may get quite bored with her. 2. Not making her romantic interest clear. If she's too casual, a man might never realize she's interested and she might stay in the friend zone forever. 3. Not standing out. If she fades in the background and is forgettable, she might be overlooked by men. But no worries, we analyze the mistakes to be able to correct them. So subscribe to this channel for more tips. Now let's talk about the best targets for the girl next door. She thrives with men who value fun, connection, and easygoing relationships. The kind of guy who wants a best friend and a lover in one. A real life partner who you can share everything with. Think charming, social, and emotionally available men who appreciate a happy, natural, even a traditional woman. Signature tools of the girl next door include 1. Using yes and in a conversation. She can make the man feel like small talk is effortless and getting to know her is easy. She keeps the conversation engaging by rephrasing and adding a follow-up question to his comments. For example, he says, "I just got back from a business trip." And she responds, "Oh, you just got back home. And what was the highlight of your trip?" 2. From zero to hero. Whenever it's suitable, she praises him as a hero. And this makes the man feel very good. She lets him help her with mundane things, like fixing stuff and carrying heavy groceries. And she gives him a lot of credit. She says to him something like, "Thanks, you saved me. You're my hero. You've made my day." 3. The casual touch. She's naturally physical in a light, non-threatening way, like fixing a guy's collar, a playful shove, or a warm hug. Casual touches are a great way to build rapport and intimacy. The girl next door. Seduction isn't about being intimidating or playing hard to get. It's about being the woman who lights up a room with her energy, warmth, and fun personality. If you want to tap into this energy, start with one thing today, your joy. Let yourself smile more, tease lightly, and make people feel good in your presence. And the perfect theme song for the girl next door is Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. 'Cause girl, you're amazing just the way you are. What is a femme fatale? The term originates from French, meaning a deadly woman who can captivate men and make them fall in love with her. The femme fatale is the woman of mystery, power, and seduction. She embodies the dark feminine energy. She is intense, magnetic, and confident. Think Angelina Jolie, Megan Fox, and Blair Waldorf from Gossip Girl. Femme fatale strengths include a magnetic and hypnotic presence. She is silent, mysterious, and unpredictable, always keeping her prey on their toes. She is intelligent but often underestimated, and she uses this to her advantage. She is smart enough to learn the rules of the dating game and is willing to walk away. The femme fatale's weaknesses. She might be too intimidating for some men. If she is emotionally detached, she may struggle with intimacy, always playing games, trying to be in control. This is the dark side of the femme fatale. It's lonely at the top. Sometimes she attracts power struggles with lesser men. If she's not careful, her coldness can push even the strongest man away. She might overplay the mystery. If she's too closed off, men stop trying. The best femme fatales reveal just enough warmth to keep men engaged. Ideal targets and seduction strategies are crucial for the femme fatale. She knows exactly who to pursue and how to captivate them. The best targets for the femme fatale are ambitious and successful men. Not all men can handle her, you know. She thrives with powerful, confident men who love a challenge. The kind of man who doesn't give up easily, who enjoys earning a woman's attention. Think CEOs, athletes, men who have worked hard for their success. Femme fatale seduction strategies and signature moves are all about control. Every movement is intentional. Every glance is calculated. She doesn't rush. She makes men wait. Signature tools include 1. Fantasy of me. She lets a man create his own fantasy about her. She gives him glimpses, but never the full picture. He becomes obsessed with filling in the blanks. 2. Power games. To make a man crave her, then pulls back, keeping him on edge. She makes the man work for it. 3. No contact. If a man isn't giving her what she wants, she disappears. This isn't an emotional reaction, it's a strategy. He feels her absence like a physical ache. Mastering seduction is about embodying confidence, allure, and control. And what's the perfect theme song for her? Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. Because just like in this song, she commands attention wherever she goes, and men can't help but watch her in awe. So which one are you? It's time to find out. Take my quiz. The link's in the description. Drop a comment below and let me know which seduction type you are. Stay royal, ladies.